what your favorite math equation says about you. You think simplicity is beautiful or you're being sarcastic, and honestly, nobody can tell which one. You peaked in geometry class and you still get excited when you see right triangles in real life. You think knowing one physics equation makes you sound smart at parties, and you're probably right. You think math is poetry, and you've definitely tried to explain why this equation is beautiful to someone who didn't care. You memorized the song in high school and you still sing it whenever someone mentions parabolas. You think Newton figured everything out, and you've definitely quoted this to explain why something fell. You're practical and you probably measure circles in your house for no good reason. You think circumference is underrated, and you've definitely argued about whether pi or tau is better. You understand that life is all about finding the rate of change, and you apply this philosophy to everything. You think distance problems are easy, and you've definitely calculated how long a road trip takes in your head. You either loved chemistry, or you think gas laws explain everyday life. You took physics and you think everything is just acceleration over time. You love kinematics, and you've definitely calculated how long it takes for something to fall. You think trigonometry is underrated, and you've probably drawn unit circles for fun. You love that the derivative equals itself, and you think exponential functions are nature's perfect shape. You either work in finance, or you're really good at explaining compound interest at dinner parties. You obsess over variance, and you've definitely judged a dataset by its spread. You think linear equations are the foundation of everything, and you're not entirely wrong. You think volume is straightforward, and you've definitely calculated how much stuff fits in boxes. You appreciate spheres, and you've probably wondered why surface area uses 4 instead of 2. You think Maxwell's equations are the most beautiful thing in physics, and you're probably right. You love partial differential equations, and you think heat flow is fascinating. You think integration is the inverse of differentiation, and you're proud of understanding that. You think limits are the foundation of calculus, and you've definitely explained epsilon delta proofs. You love derivatives, and you think rates of change explain everything. You think series have shortcuts, and you love finding patterns in numbers. You think factorials grow too fast, and you've definitely calculated something unnecessarily large. You love combinations, and you've probably calculated lottery odds to prove you shouldn't play. You think Bayes' theorem explains everything about probability and conditional reasoning. You think standardizing data is essential, and you've definitely calculated z-scores for fun. You love correlation, and you've definitely said correlation doesn't equal causation way too many times. You think exponential decay explains everything from radioactivity to your motivation levels.